All Ball TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Knicks rehab.
And you saying you know, and you hear me now. Hold on, how you hear me? You can hear me, All Ball?
Yeah, but it sounds weird. You gotta say something.
Nah, it's the hold on. Input. One. Am I back? Am I back? 1 2 1 2. Still?
Yeah, like a bad echo.
Hold on, give me a second. Damn, I hate the AirPods.
Fleet, what up, baby?
What up? What up?
What's good? What's good?
How about now? One.
Twisted.
I'm gonna come back.
Fleet, what's good, man?
What up, baby?
Oh, man. You at work or you off?
Nah, I'm in the crib, man. I'm off today.
Yeah. Nice,
baby girl started school today, 5th grade.
Yeah, man, congratulations. I already know that's big for you.
Yeah. So I took the day off to just be available for her. So,
Nice.
Yeah,
How that heat out there? Our heat wave might be over. We back to like the
bro.
real low 80s, but at night it get down to about 65.
OG, I'm like I took off today, so I went to the gym, but I had to put my car in the shop this morning. So I walked home from the gym today. It's maybe half a mile. Nothing crazy.
Right.
It's hot. I will never do that again. It's on fire out here. By the time it's 7 o'clock in the morning, it's 90 degrees. 7 o'clock at night, it's 90. Right? And we don't get like.
I ain't gonna lie. So we had about 3 weeks straight where 4 in the morning it's already 85. That's insane.
It's insane. I know you going to work and you like, yo, why is it so hot? Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy right now. It's crazy right now. I seen your behavior on Instagram today. You know, I see everything you do. I seen your behavior.
Hey man, listen, man. I think it's valid, man. I mean,
I think it's it's not a bad conversation.
That's what I'm about to start doing, those type of things. Because you know the GOAT talk. You know who's better this, who's better that. We always gonna go in circles,
right?
But now we just throw that little twist. Listen, if so and so was there, so and so was there. What's the results?
What you got? Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That red light is on. So they here already.
Well, they hear us in the building. I think Fabian trying to fix his mic or something like that.
We're here already. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
I see. France won today, huh?
They just beat Germany.
Yeah.
They just beat Germany. We're gonna thump whoever we play.
How Wemby look today?
Better.
Okay.
Better. It was dunk. Okay. I was watching. He put what's my man name? Daniel Tice.
Yeah.
Remember Tice?
Yeah, I know Tice.
He put him in the rim today. Like in the rim. It was nasty. Yeah. Wemby, yo, listen, man. I know you not high with the kid, man. That kid, yo.
Nah, I was wrong. He's tough. It's just for me, you know, I wonder if he played against Shaq, Hakeem. Like, listen, man, if it's done right, because right now ain't really nobody to stop him.
Right.
So, you know, I just hope Popovich lets him loose.
Did you see D'Angelo Russell was sitting down talking to somebody? I'm sure you didn't pay attention to D'Angelo Russell.
At all. The blonde hair, once I see that, I'm not
You seen the blonde, the blonde locks. He was like, all right, it's enough. It's enough. It's enough, D-Lo.
Yeah.
But he said Wemby, if it was up to him, Wemby would have won Rookie of the Year, MVP, Defensive Player of the Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved Player. He said he could have won everything. I said, come on, D-Lo.
Now, for me, it's crazy. I just was on the phone with Matt God. He goes nuts.
Yeah.
And we supposed to go live at 4:00, so I'm gonna let him act a fool. But for me, like I told Mac, when it comes to that MVP, you got to win at least 50 games, unless your numbers is going to be out of control. You got to make the playoffs at least in the playoff hunt. Now, Defensive Player of the Year, I'm not arguing that. But he should be in the runners every year in every category though. When it comes to blocks and rebounds, he should lead that.
He should be
tops.
His whole career. He should be tops every year.
No, he should lead that for his whole career.
I like that smoke. I like that smoke.
You know what I mean? He should win a couple Defensive Player of the Years. Mm-hmm. So for me, the young man, he has the potential to do a lot. Are they going to put the right pieces around him for him to do that? I don't know.
I think the Chris Paul pickup is huge for them, and only because of getting him the basketball. Right? Okay. You know how we talked about last season. They didn't have a point guard. They was making, what's my man, baby Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, I know. I don't know his name. I know you talking about
Jeremy Sohan. They had Sohan being like a point forward kind of dude. And he ain't no point guard, OG. He can't get Wemby the ball.
You know my motto, though. That's Pop fault.
Yeah, I know we stand with that.
Like, see, people fail to realize, as great as Tim Duncan was, look at the situation he went into. Mm-hmm. He had a David Robinson there. He had a solid foundation, a decent team, and he just was that missing piece that just was out of control. Yep. Wemby is going into, it's like, right, no, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but San Antonio is like him going to Detroit Pistons right now.
They're a lottery team.
Right.
They got the 4th pick this year. You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? Like,
so to put all that pressure on Chris Paul, which should be a major help. Listen, Pop got to get it together. Because for me, you got to build the right pieces around Wemby. Like if I'm Wemby, I'm being honest, bro. I'm not re-signing. I'm trying to go to a major market, bro.
It's going. If he has the same, but you know this. Duncan's gonna be in his ear. Robinson gonna be in his ear.
Yeah.
All of those vets and guys that came before him in San Antonio, don't let them make the playoffs this year. Everybody gonna come out of the woodwork. We're gonna look on the sidelines and see all old San Antonio Spurs players. Manu Ginobili gonna come from Argentina. Like all of these guys are gonna come to support that, and they also gonna try to keep him there. OG, you know that.
Before we get started, I got to give a shout out to Matt Guard because we don't steal content. Shout out Matt Guard. But he said this, and we really need to think about this. What if Wemby came to the Knicks? My point is this. Exactly. You see your face? Yeah. My point is this. I don't know if guys want to be legendary no more. It's a big difference from San Antonio and New York.
Yeah.
If I'm these guys' handlers and agents and family members and this and that, bro, we ain't staying in San Antonio. We're going to go to a market where we're going to make $2 billion.
Fabian, let me ask you a question. If Fab, can you hear me, bro?
1, 2.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got you. We got super producers here, y'all. Yo, let me ask you a question, Fabian. Because before Wemby declared for the draft, right, made himself eligible to come over here, you already knew who was going to get the number 1 pick. So let me ask y'all, Faye, if the Knicks had the number 1 pick, would Wemby had made himself eligible for the NBA draft, knowing that we were the number 1 pick?
That's a great question.
Like, do you think there would be any reservation for him wanting to come to New York as opposed to coming to San Antonio?
Wow.
I think I understand the question. Because if this was 10 years ago, I don't think so. I think there would have been reservation. If it was before Leon Rose, even when Leon Rose first started, like when we got we were looking to get Zion. Mm-hmm. I think there would have been reservation. Remember, Porzingis wanted to get the hell up out of here for some odd reason.
Yep, that's true.
So now but now, I think Leon Rose, bro, them tentacles are real. Like as much as we talk about LeBron all ball. We always say this is the Jedi. Like, Leon Rose is the Jedi side of what LeBron is doing. I can't see Wemby going like, hold on. They're going to make me the biggest global star. Remember, CAA is no joke, bro. I always tie myself to that. CAA is a global Hollywood company. They're not just a sports agency.
Hold on. Can we real quick, can we throw a curveball in today's Knicks rehab? I would love for that to be a topic. Why doesn't many superstars want to play for the New York Knicks?
Yo, Flea, right now I'm gonna say Tibbs. That 50% we don't want to play for y'all is there. Bro, they're saying it and they're not hiding it. I can understand they were like, we want to use them as a trading, negotiation chip. They're flat out. Draymond just said it again. Oh, you got to play 40 minutes over there. Nah, that's crazy over there. Pat Beverly, all these guys keep saying the same thing. But if it wasn't for Tibbs, I don't see why they wouldn't want to come here, bro. That the Brunson thing, the Villanova thing is too real. Like maybe that would turn them off. I can't. If you ask Giannis right now, would you want to come to the Knicks? What's he saying? There's no way he wants to be a part of Doc Rivers, bro. I just can't see it. I just can't see it. Get me over there right now. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think you're wrong, but I do think this I think it's still kind of split down the middle because we are in a weird time. Excuse me. And I don't know if the word is weird, but we're in a little different time with this NBA right now. Follow me what I'm saying, y'all. LeBron, Steph, KD still present, still like the faces of Team USA, still still the faces of the NBA, right? And then we got like this young crop of guys coming in, making noise. Anthony Edwards, Ja Morant, Jason Tatum is now a champion, right? I'm not, Devin Booker has been to the finals. Giannis is a 2-time MVP, a champion now, right? So then we got that group, right? And then this like some of the in-between guys that are like still stars, but maybe borderline. And then so my point is that right now is I think the league is going in transition. And in the next few seasons, I wouldn't be surprised if folks start trying to force their way into New York City. Like, we're going to start having some issues with, do we keep OG, Mikal, this, that, some guys are going to start to become expendable because the names are going to want to wear the blue and orange. And then we're going to have to make decisions. Like, is it culture over getting the superstar? So I don't know if that answers your question, OG, but I just think at some point, and we are right there at the precipice, I know you like that word, if we right there with, the change about to happen, and they're going to want to come to 34th.
No, I mean,
boy,
yeah.
you sound like there's some New York hangover from before. Like they still scared of the Big Apple.
Yeah, I'm because I'm just trying to figure out, how all these other teams is destinations for players, and we are the Mecca. We are probably the most legendary, most historic.
Are we still the Mecca?
It's not even close. Hell yeah.
Okay.
It's not even, yeah,
okay.
definitely still a Mecca.
I'm with you. But there are a lot of people out there who will tell us different, OG, that New York City ain't the Mecca no more.
So now, but that's now what Fabian just said. To me, that's an excuse. If Tibbs, if Tibbs is gonna run away superstars, is he the coach for us?
He found his way back, Fabian. He found his way back. We only had him for a couple of weeks. He found his way back. He found his way back to the Tibbs hate train. That thing passed him a couple of times. He just let it by. You see, he let it go by. He didn't jump on the train. That shit came back a third time. He said, "Here's my ticket, y'all. Let me back on."
Hey, boy, welcome back.
Because right, but and I'm gonna say this right, because we heard Bruce Brown make a statement saying he would love to play for Tibbs. We heard rumors about Devin Booker wanting to play in New York. We've heard so many rumors, but we don't get those guys. And now with the power that the players have, where they literally can go, I want to go there, and then they go there. Why isn't that happening for us? I love our team. I'm just asking a question. Once again, are players scared of New York City, or is it Tibbs?
I hate to answer your question with a question, but what are these other destinations you speak of?
Guys are rushing to go to LA.
Are they?
I mean,
wait a minute, Obo. Remember, you said Kawhi ain't go there with you. This guy ain't go there with you.
No. But I'm talking about the Clippers. No. I'm saying LA got two teams though: Clippers and the Lakers.
The city is a destination. Okay, LA. I'll grant you that.
Kevin Durant wanted to go to Phoenix.
Yuck.
It could be yuck, but I'm just saying
they were just in the finals, but in the last 2 or 3 years.
I understand, Flea, but I'm just saying, I've never heard nobody say I want to go to Phoenix.
That's at fair. The post office, at the grocery store.
Right.
Y'all go to Phoenix.
Yeah,
I've never heard that. So that's two right there. That is just like, huh? So for me, and then like I said, when we hear the rumors in the news, and then we hear, how much of a turn we took and this and that and how much Brunson, and we hear all of this, but nobody's paws beating down our door. I'm just trying to figure out why.
Well, Lee, I hate to put you in a player point of view perspective all the time.
Nah, but I ain't no pro. Y'all know I ain't no pro, but
no. But you can imagine there's too many times where it's like, all right, what's Flea's thinking this from this experience. And if you at the pro level and you sitting there going, any level, I ain't going, yo, that coach makes you work hard, bro, but you're going to win. Is that like, because from what all boys saying right now, he's back on the Tibbs hate. I love that.
No.
He couldn't help himself.
Excuse me. Look, I'm going to mute him because no, not too late. You're back. We got you. You're not going out. I locked the door. Not going outside, bro.
Look at that grin. He's
But
leaning into it and he don't want to.
In all seriousness, if this is the Mecca, if this is the Big Apple, is he the worm in the apple?
Because hold on. Because remember, how many years have we heard Zion wants to come to New York? He hasn't forced his way here yet.
From the draft.
And you know his training partner is Mariah. He ain't trying to go nowhere.
Nah, he come to New York. He have a billion Mariahs.
No, but I know.
Somebody tell him that.
But listen, Miss Mills.
That's not even her last name, probably.
It is to us. When I search,
I don't want to know the real name. I want the alias.
You don't want to do right.
Listen, reverse cap.
But OG,
I don't mind laying there like I'm dead. Put me right in the coffin. Big shout out,
like Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
Whoa. In breaking news, the New York Knicks have announced Jalen Brunson is the greatest Knicks player of all time. Is Tibbs the worm in the Big Apple?
I don't think so. I just want to say this to y'all, bros, man. Think about this. The tide is turning a little bit, man. We've had 6 different champions in the last 6 years, right? Like DeMar DeRozan said, I'm gonna go to Sacramento because I think I got a chance to win. There's so much parity going on in the league right now, and people are
where's DeMar from again?
He from Compton.
Compton is where?
It's in LA.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, Fabian. My point, don't shoot at 2 right now. My point is
let the subliminals lay where they may.
Right. My point is that there's a lot of parity in the league right now, and it's just giving people hope that you don't have to go to Golden State to latch on to a team that's on this dynastic run. You don't have to go to the Lakers or LA to be a part of, latching on to LeBron and potentially getting to play for a championship. Don't get me wrong. People are going to be knocking on Boston's door because they're going to want to play with those guys. People are knocking on the door to play next to Wemby, right? Westbrook. I mean, not Wemby. Excuse me. Joker. Wemby. Westbrook is in Denver now, right? That's obviously that's probably a different situation, but still, he's going somewhere where he thinks that he could potentially be a part of a championship run. My point is that it's our turn soon, OG. Our turn. We laying the foundation. Back-to-back years, we got out the first round. Back-to-back years, we were in dog fights in the semifinals. We didn't get spanked. It's not like we didn't belong. We right there. So I think, our turn is coming. When them rumors this year, after we start the season 25-8 or some wild shit like that, right? And we can pick up where we left off. When them rumors about Giannis, when those rumors about Anthony Davis, when those rumors about, certain guys like that may want to say, oh, New York looks interesting. Like you said, anybody that wins a championship at some point in New York City will be legendary for the rest of their lives. They could jump in the grave after that. I could go after that. So.
Oh, yo, boy. First of all, welcome back. Second of all, that music is getting a little louder in the Tibbs hate room because all I've been saying all season, he got the most pressure on him more than anyone in this franchise. He has to perform. There are no excuses. And now you could add to the list. You have now dirtied the Knicks destination spot so badly. Nobody wants to come in because of your monkey ass. Yeah. You don't win. This is on you, Tibbs. We can't get Giannis in them anymore. And it's because of you. The player polls, they keep talking about you in the media because I love what you said, Flea. See, what superstardom does, they get them headlines going. And if every single headline from every single superstar is now saying, oh, I want to go to New York, but, and you follow that but, and it ain't Mariah, that's a problem, dog. That's a problem. Just saying, old boy. I love that you brought this up. I don't know what happened to you today. You bumped your head, snapped back to reality, but I love it.
We just gave him the extension, and we were on here loading over Tibbs a week ago.
But no. Tibbs belongs in a Knicks uniform as a head coach, right? I told you, I grew to respect Tibbs. I have no problem with Tibbs. I'm just saying, I got to give a shout out to Matt Guard. He's big Wemby fan, and he always say, yo, all ball. Just imagine if Wemby was in the New York Knicks uniform, and it just had me think, like, I don't understand how a lot of these superstars, well, Wemby, I don't, because he's still in his rookie deal. But it's like when you hear the rumors of Donovan Mitchell, Giannis, Embiid, Zion, Devin Booker, when you hear these rumors, and I know for a fact a couple of them was true. I know for a fact Embiid said, I want to play in New York, but I don't want to play for Tibbs. Embiid said this. The source, Embiid. So certain things is very true. I'm just trying to figure out why don't nobody want to play here. Once again, if it's Tibbs, that means you don't want to practice. That means you don't want to play hard. What's wrong with playing 40 minutes? I know when I love something, I want to do it as much as possible. I know when I played basketball, whether it was professionally on a high school basketball team or outside with the fellas, pause, you ain't never want to get off the court. So I don't understand these guys' mindset of, I don't want to play 40 minutes a night. I never heard of that.
Yo, Flea, I will say this. If it's Embiid and Zion saying that, miss me. We have never known you to work hard. If Draymond is saying it, we know we have all criticisms of him, but it's never been not working hard. He is the second round guy, working his way up there.
Right.
If LeBron is saying it, like the guys that we know, oh, he looks like a damn android out there. He works hard. If they're saying it, Giannis says it, that means more to me. Like the Embiid thing to me, I can see. I don't even want you here, bro. You don't work. You're not a Tibbs guy anyway. But it's where's everybody else that's not speaking up towards it, Flea? Why are they not saying it? Is it just group think?
After Spo, Pop, and let's say Rick Carlisle / Ty Lue. After those four guys, give me the best coach in the NBA after those four guys.
Maybe Udoka.
Oh, all right. I'll roll.
No. And I'm going to probably go Tibbs.
Okay. I want to see how many we get to before we get to Tibbs. Because the four guys that I named, do we agree? I just want to ask, do we agree? Like, no order, but like.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I'm not going to argue that. Yes, I agree.
Spo, Fabian, Spo, Pop, Lou.
Almost agree to Ty Lue?
Oh, no. Ho.
I mean, I have them. I don't know about y'all.
Hold on. I give you Spo. I give you Pop because of Pop, the history. I'm not gonna go into that.
I said Carlisle.
Nope. Rick Carlisle. Nah.
Okay.
Not right now. I mean, if you going for the career, but right now, nah. I think Carlisle's overrated at this point. No. Okay. I give you Spo. I give you Pop. I'll probably give you Udoka.
Why would you put Udoka over anybody else? Like what?
I seen what Udoka did, and I see what he's gonna do in Houston, bro. What he did in Boston, if that situation don't happen off the court, he's an NBA championship coach. Like homie did what Ty Lue did with Black. I'm not saying that
right.
So why?
So what? Why do we? Are we tying Kawhi and Paul George directly to Ty Lue, and that's why we don't feel like we need to prop him up? Like, Because I think Ty Lue deserves to be in the conversation for me.
Well, I mean, I you know, you're my brother forever. I respectfully disagree. I don't think Ty Lue did anything in his career to be a great head coach. When he took over the Cleveland job, once again, David Blatt got to the finals.
Right.
So it ain't like he took over a Cleveland team without LeBron James.
Right.
You go to the Clippers.
But they still had to win, though.
Okay.
He still had to coach them to win, right?
But I don't know if he coached them to win because they was there the year prior. Just being honest, Fleet.
Okay. I look at that a little different.
That's why it's hard for me to give props to what's the Boston coach, the young man right now?
Mazzulla.
That's why it's hard for me to give props to Mazzulla because you took over a team that was already great, and then everybody in this run that you played against was hurt. Now this year, let's see what you do with everybody fully healthy.
I don't have a problem omitting Ty Lue because of everything on board just said. It's not a shoo-in. Carlisle, I'm pushing back on. It's 2 decades, bro. He's back in the conference finals again, regardless of how it went down.
Get out of here, man.
Could be. That's cool, but and Carlisle has a similar pushback from the players. There's a lot of players that be talking about Carlisle like, I don't want to play for him. Remember, he left Luka. Rondo didn't want to play with him. He had a problem with him.
Punch his head off, like
right. But they're not the only one. I can remember Rondo's a hothead. Yeah. Kid has been, and Luka's a bit of a. But that's 3 guys, bro. So what I'm saying is Carlisle has pushback.
KP as well.
I didn't know that.
Porzingis as well.
Carlisle has won. He's been to too many conference finals in both conferences, both eras, 2 different eras. There's no way, whatever flaws you got on, I don't know what knock you got on Carlisle, bro. Whatever, they ain't nowhere near Ty Lue. Ty Lue is big question mark. Carlisle, a lot of exclamation points.
Well, even if I get, all right, we take all those guys. I'm not going to argue that. I don't think there's 5 coaches better than Tom Thibodeau. I think he could be right. He could be 5th or 6th. I have no problem with that.
And that's kind of where I was going. Like, where we have Tibbs, if all of these guys don't want to play for him, they had this anonymous. It's so funny. So hold on. You mean to tell me that they did an anonymous survey for specifically Tom Thibodeau? And
no.
Like, what? Are you serious?
It wasn't just it wasn't just for him. It wasn't just for him. It was. It was all the coaches.
You understand what I'm saying? Maybe I.
Nah. To me was more that what brings more credence to that thing, that opinion, is that these guys are on the record with their face on camera. That's not anonymous. Pat Bev and Draymond and whoever and Embiid. That's not anonymous. That's really bigger than that poll to me. I'm 41, please.
Yeah, but guess what? I don't want Patrick Beverley. Draymond Green stay the hell away from my team. And Joel Embiid, you're one of the best in the league, but you could stay the hell away too.
And I'm gonna be real, all those names is haters. To be honest, I like Pat Bev. He a little hater.
Emphasis on little. Not nothing. Hey. Respect to my short kings. Respect to my short kings. Because I'm short. I know. Respect to my short kings.
Short kings was crazy.
He's not as.
That sounds like a Debbie cake.
He's not as big of a hater as Embiid and Draymond Green, but like you said, those guys. But you know what? As we talked about Mazzulla and Udoka, that's a great transition. Mm-hmm. About what Josh Hart said as far as with the Boston Celtics, Fade.
Listen, man, I would love to hear. I haven't gotten what Flea said about this, and
you put me on punishment, and I had to download the StreamYard app.
Then there's an app,
bro. I'm on the app right now because I'm on punishment, and so while I'm on punishment, I've had to.
You had to what?
On punishment is crazy.
It's crazy, right, OJ? So I'm on punishment right now. And when I click the link, right, it says it's unsupported. So in the past, big shout out to Lenzel, 94 feet of UNC. I did something with Lenzel like last week or so, and his link was unsupported. So I had to download the app to be able to get on and record. But, I had to do the same thing today. I couldn't wait to tell you that. So we're here now. So I just needed to let you know. I just needed to let you.
You're welcome. But I think for all you that don't know, wonderful transition, Flea. For all you that don't know, if you want to use StreamYard, click the link in the description. It helps us out in more ways than you can ever know. If you support us, click the link in the description and click that StreamYard link from us, because it helps us out with a lot of things in the background, all the ratings, and more importantly, if you want to start a podcast, you want to go on a Zoom call, alternative Zoom call with your friends, jump on there, test it out. But most importantly, click that link in the description for StreamYard. And we're gonna link up this little tidbit from Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. They claiming that everyone's coming for Boston. Everyone's chasing Boston. We could have went and signed LeBron James, Kevin Durant, but we're still chasing Boston.
Everyone's gunning for Boston. That's just.
I think that's just what it is. At the end of the day, everyone's chasing Boston. Like whether it's like we could have like went and signed, I don't know, Jokic, Bron, KD. Like you're still chasing Boston. They're the champs. Like
okay, I thought that was longer. How do y'all feel about that? That these are the Villanova core is feeling like they have to chase the Boston Celtics. Flea, I'm sorry. Go. Ball ahead.
Well, I thought Flea was paused.
Yeah, no, I want to let you cook.
I kind of totally disagree. I don't think nobody's chasing Boston. I think Boston is a fraud champion. To me, they get all the breaks in the world. It just seems like the gods up above looks out for them. Everybody's always not hurt. Everybody's unhealthy. But I don't think we're chasing Boston. I think the Knicks is chasing themselves. We have to stay healthy. We have players like Mitchell Robinson and OG that tend to get injured a lot. We got a guy like Randall that sometimes him jumping in the air is a little reckless, so he has to be careful. So I think the Knicks is chasing themselves. Honestly, I don't think nobody is scared of Boston at all. To me, Dallas just wasn't a good enough team. But I think if Boston meet up with the Knicks, Milwaukee, let's say, in the West, y'all like OKC, if they meet up with certain teams, they're going to be in trouble. That's why they got to stack the deck how they stack the deck. Let's be realistic. Flea always brings this up. You're supposed to upgrade every year. The Boston Celtics, in my opinion, it shows how much they believe in Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They trying to build a super team around them every year. You pick up Drew Holiday, you pick up Porzingis. Now they won without Porzingis, but once again, everybody was hurt. I totally disagree with Brunson and Josh Hart. As much as I'm a fan of them guys. I don't think nobody's scared of the Boston Celtics. I don't think Jason Tatum put fear in nobody's heart. He's not aggressive enough. He gets lost a lot. Jaylen Brown is now starting to gain and earn his respect. So for me, I totally disagree with that, Flea. I mean, I know y'all may disagree with me, but I don't think we're chasing Boston at all.
Yeah, I just think that anybody that is the defending champions, I think you're chasing them because you want to dethrone. You just want to dethrone them. You don't want them to go back to back. So I just think automatically, if you're an Eastern Conference team, you want to knock them out in the playoffs. So, like, just if we're just playing semantics, just the words or what they're saying, yes, I think that we are trying to dethrone Boston as the quote-unquote best team in the Eastern Conference. But I will say this. I agree with you. I think I was saying that all season. They had to prove to me that they could win. They've been knocking on the door for years. Jason Tatum only 26 years old. He's been to 5 Eastern Conference Finals, 2 NBA Finals, and has a championship already, 26. Brown is a year older with some of the same credentials. And Tatum's been first-team All-NBA 3 years in a row. You're right. They put a really great team around them. Drew Holiday is amazing. Derek White is amazing. Then you add Porzingis. It's a recipe for success. I just think this. Tatum is playing in the Olympics this year. Like I wanna look at my scope is gonna be on the 12 guys that played in the Olympics this summer. I want to see what they look like at the start of the season. And I really expect all 12 of those guys, 13, however many of the guys is on that team, every single one of these guys to have a special season this year. Each one of them. And special for me with Tatum means MVP level special. And so if he's MVP level special, Boston is going to be a problem. And we need to be concerned about them. We did what we needed to do. Added another wing defender, added some more scoring punch. We need to address our backup center, but I think we've addressed what we need to do to be able to match up against Boston. But yeah, Boston is the team to beat for me.
I definitely took headline like Flea was. Like people just say that every year. Them guys aren't too controversial, Josh Hart and Brunson. But I hope they really don't believe that. Because to your point, all ball, last year, you know how I felt. Even with Randall down, we could win the finals. Not the Eastern Conference, the finals. The Celtics got their own style. They got, two-way players, 5 guys in the starting lineup. That's not our game. They're a finesse team, jump shooting. If Porzingis is cold, they're worrisome out there. One of them guys get cold, it gets a little, because that's back to that super team concept. Oh, yeah, no problem. I love that. Because we got the anti-super team. We got the anti-super team, led by Brunson. This style of play is different, man. It's OG out there. You know how I feel about him? The new Hakeem. Bridges. They got guys to counter. They got guys to counter those big 2 guys on Boston, bro. Like that. And then Randall coming back. We have the storyline behind us. I just chasing the Celtics. I got to double down what all ball said. It's not chasing the Celtics. It's chasing our potential. I've never liked that. In football, they've always talked about, I always bring this up, I'll compare everything to football, Flea. When they had Aaron Hernandez and Gronk out there at the tight end, everything changed when they changed the rules for Tom Brady. You can't hit him anymore, and now you got 2 tight ends that are like wide receivers. Okay, but they got that team. You don't go follow them. The Ravens don't have 2 tight ends. Go play man-to-man defense and you have to go for a running game. You can't have a passing game. Why would I copy your style? Just because the rules benefit the Patriots, they still benefit us. This is smash mouth football. So with the Knicks, remember, the rules are starting to change. I really believe the big man's coming back. They're going to probably implement hand check in the next 10 years. I believe that. They're starting to get rid of the guards being able to get away with everything, get away with all the foul calls and get to the charity stripe. But we got Randall, who's old school, new school. It didn't matter when you had that charity stripe rule in place. So I don't think we should be chasing the Celtics. If that's true, I'll be very disappointed if that's what's going on in that locker room. I can't lie. I don't want to hear that. We have a supreme front office, head coach. We just talked about that, and a superstar. We just do. I don't want to hear that again, to be honest with you. If I see Josh Hart in the streets, I'm going to tell him, you ain't mean that, right? And I'll hug him afterwards.
Flea, go ahead, Flea. Flea, let me ask you this.
Yep.
My opinion, and tell me if I'm bugging. Are we, the basketball world, even some basketball teams, are we giving the Boston Celtics too many props and too much credit? Because let's be realistic. After Tatum and Brown, Drew Holiday is official. But Al Horford, they ain't got no strong bench. They like am I bugging off? Are people really over exaggerating the Boston Celtics?
Here's the deal. You just quoted me on things that I've said to my brothers for the last year and a half, 2 years. When these champions, the league is too good now to rest on what you have. You've won. You figured out how to win what you have. Guys are too good. Coaches scheme too well for you to now come back with the same roster, the same thing that you did last year. So, yeah, OG, I feel you. All summer long, Philly been making moves. Knicks been making moves. Milwaukee has done some subtle things, right? Everybody has done something but the Boston Celtics. I've heard nothing about their front office. All they did was give out a lot of money to their current guys. I've heard nothing about small tweaks, right? That Mikal Bridges move is a small move, right? That Dante DiVincenzo move last year to sign him, that was small, but guess how it turned out? He turned out to be a catalyst for us during the season. So, yeah, you won. You're champions. So I fully agree with you. I think I said it to y'all last year. Denver did nothing to upgrade their team. And they lost people to free agency, and they came back and got thumped. They got thumped. Get them out of here by Minnesota, a more inferior team. So if Boston got two great players, two elite players, but they've done nothing else. We gonna okay, Missoula, do it again.
Before Fabian go, I just feel, they haven't been battle tested. When they have been, they came up short. Mm-hmm. Like I said, last season, no Jimmy Butler. Even though I still picked him to beat Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell got hurt.
Are we done with Jimmy yet, OG?
Yeah, I'm done.
Are we done with him yet?
Yeah, I'm done with Jimmy. Yeah,
he jumped off the screen.
Yeah, I'm done with Jimmy Butler, man. Yeah,
I don't want to spend no time with him, but I had enough.
But he creates a problem for the Boston Celtics.
Right.
Whatever it is, whether it's the toughness, the mindset, the mentality.
He kills them.
And Fleet, that's what I meant yesterday when I was saying guys are mentally tough. Whatever it is about Jimmy Butler with that mental, it rubs guys, the opposing team, the wrong way, and the Miami Heat are successful.
And everybody on his team feeds off of that.
Right.
They start feeling confident and mentally, yeah.
Right. So that's what I meant. I'm glad we brought that up. That's what I meant yesterday because you asked me, and then now it came to mind. That's what I mean when I say mentally tough. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is about Jimmy Butler, but he's kryptonite to the Boston Celtics. That's just a fact. But, just to tie it all back in the Knicks, because Knicks Rehab, share, like, subscribe, everybody hit that like button. I don't think we worried about Boston because, once again, we are a great matchup for Boston.
Yes.
We are a great matchup for Boston. And I think Boston is more so worried about us than we're worried about them.
I don't know if you guys want to. My thing went out when I heard Flea talk about the Celtics.
No, I thought Jimmy Butler ran you off, bro. I thought you were sick of Jimmy Butler. Yeah. We was laughing. You jumped off as soon as I said, "Are you done with Jimmy?" And you went off. So I was like, "Okay, he's done with him."
Oh, I didn't even hear that part. But remember last year, vehemently, Flea said, "What did Denver do to really re-up?" We get it. Boston is great, but the fact that them guys are smart up there too. The fact that you really didn't play anybody in the playoffs, come on, it's no disrespect to y'all, but we would challenge ourselves like that and not kid ourselves. You didn't get to play everybody at full strength. Even the champions weren't hurt, but they were just kind of flawed. We saw what their flaws were, which got to give you credit for that series. But if there was no challenge, that means that your system, your greatness really wasn't challenged like that. So you at your best. We seen y'all at your best when you were challenged, when Draymond and them punked you in Boston. If we keeping it thorough, and we have the team that can punk you. So
they were up 2-1 in the finals, y'all. Against Golden State, they were up 2-1 in that finals.
They were down 0-3 in the conference finals to Miami too. So that's even though they came back there. That's what I'm saying. There's things about Boston that, my opinion, I don't think nobody is scared. And for some reason, they catch break after break. And when other teams or superstars catch breaks, we discuss it. We say, well, so-and-so and went the one because this person was injured or this team was that. Why when it come to Boston, we can't say the same thing. Every round, they literally played an injured team. Mm-hmm. That's just a fact. Now, I give them credit for you still got to play the game. You went out and you won a title. You deserve props for that. But once again, my opinion, them guys don't scare me. Because like I said, that roster, as good as it is, after Tatum and Brown, and then I got to give Drew Holiday props. After that roster is trash, man. I'm sorry.
That's the other thing, though. But the second unit, come on now, like
It's not very good.
Yeah, and then look at our bench. Sick.
Guys go back to their natural roles, Fabian. Josh Hart's gonna come off the bench this year. DiVincenzo gonna come off the bench this year. Like guys who made big contributions are gonna go right back into their natural roles. The Knicks gonna be special this year.
And they're gonna hate. Hey, speaking of special, El Capitan. Today's his press conference, y'all.
Oh, nice.
Come on,
It's
man.
live right now.
Press conference.
Is it live right now?
I think it is live, and I'm just catching clips off Twitter.
Oh, that's my man Alan Hahn.
Alan Hahn. He ain't my man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think his takes be garbage.
Oh, I just meant my man, like brother, my nigga. Well,
he's neither one of those for me.
Hold on, real quick. See, nostalgic Nick. Nobody's saying KP is trash, right? But when he can't stay healthy. See, this is where I think a player like Precious can guard Porzingis. Because Porzingis not going to put you on the block. So Precious has the footwork and the ability and the speed to stay in front of Porzingis. Once again, Porzingis is not going on the block. So to me, this is where Precious would be vital for us guarding the Porzingis. And remember, Fleet, I've been saying it. My opinion, there's no dominant big man. I don't care if you 7 foot 250. You're not playing to your strength. These guys are not in the paint more than they're outside the paint. Remember, Porzingis 7'5". I watch him go in the post and still fade out on guys smaller than him. So listen, KP ain't trash, but KP is not living up to his potential. He can't stay healthy. So miss me with him, Al Horford, Derek White, good solid players. But come on, man, we giving Boston too much credit. They shut out Brunson and Josh Hart, but I don't agree with y'all. We ain't chasing no Boston. Nah, I disagree.
That is our captain, though.
Captain.
A little minute snippet from the captain himself.
Captain is a title. Everybody has a different definition for it. But what does captain mean to you when it comes to a team, a leader, and what it takes?
It means a lot to me because it's something that I was really born to do. I was raised to do. It was no matter what field I was in, no matter if I was a doctor or a lawyer or whatever I wanted to be in life, I was going to lead. My parents told me never be a follower, always be a leader, and I really took it to heart. And then there were never times where they were like, okay, now it's time to be a leader. Go do it. It just happened so naturally because that's the mindset that they gave me. And but it's been a remarkable journey with them.
Captain is a title.
That was kind of powerful. He's I don't think he's like the greatest speaker, but all you ever need is those words. I was born to do this. I don't know if it was rehearsed or whatever it was. We know he's patting himself after Jeter in this city, but ball, like, how'd you feel reacting to that? Those words from Jalen Brunson.
I mean, you could tell it wasn't scripted. Like you could kind of tell, well, like I said, man, some guys are humble and shy, and you could tell that's the type of person he is. So as good as he's been in high school, college, and now in the NBA. This New York media and New York audience, man, listen, man, we exaggerate everything. We have a press conference calling him the captain. That ain't happening nowhere else. So I'm pretty sure he's up there like, now he understands what New York does and what New York is. Bro, we magnify everything and we're going to make everything bigger than what it is. So I think, he's answering to the best of his ability without showing. He looks a little nervous and shy because now the pressure is on. We anointed you our guy, Flea. You know how the Knights, they anoint you? Listen. Know what I mean? So I think I like that he always comes off just honest and real. And when he cried with the MVP thing, like I said, bro, that's the problem today. These guys, like I said, I keep saying this, and I'll let Flea go. I don't know if nobody wants to be great anymore. These guys want to get their money and enjoy themselves, which is fine. I have no problem with that. But when the last time you seen somebody shed tears over the game that they love and invested so much in? These guys are always smiling. They switching jerseys. Everybody follow each other on Instagram. Everybody's commending each other for winning. Nah, bro, you just beat me by 40. Get away from me. And I'm blocking you for a week. So for me, he always comes off authentic. And it just goes to show he was born to be a leader. Because look at the guys he got to follow him. Those guys are following him. And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. So for me, I liked it, but now he understands, damn, New York City, whatever I've been hearing, whatever my father been preaching to me, because he been in this situation as far as in the NBA and around, New York City is the real deal. And if you conduct yourself and do it right, you'll be a legend forever. And that's the verge he's on. Look how we treat Clyde Frazier. Bro, listen, Clyde probably got to pay for nothing in his life in New York City. Nothing. Clyde getting the lift? Oh, nah, that's Clyde. Don't even worry about it. Where you got to go? You ain't got to pay for no meals. Nothing. Yeah. So for me, big shout out Jalen Brunson, man. We got our captain. And listen, man, well-deserved.
What you think, Flea? What was your reaction to the Brunson captain press conference?
Man, y'all know I'm a bug out, and I go left with a lot of things, man. So that landed a couple different ways. I got you, Fave. Hold on. It landed a couple of different ways for me.
Definitely need a press conference though, but go ahead, Flea. We just
right.
go overboard.
So the first thing that landed on me, and I think like how powerful Fabian saying that, that soliloquy was I was born for this. When I was young, my parents always told me, don't be a follower, be a leader, right? And I think all of us are parents, so we've all told our kids that at some point during us raising them and their development, like, be a leader. So that was big for me. I'm glad that, he gave props to Rick, gave props to his mom and his upbringing, and this is foundation. This is nothing new, right? That's what it let me know, that this is who he is. This is nothing new. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, right? But the other thing for me, and like OG is saying or kind of alluding to, but I'm just gonna snatch it and run. Now you're here. First they love you, then they hate you, then they love you again. So what's gonna happen when we go on an 8-game losing streak this year? And we need the captain to answer the questions and show up to the press conference. We don't want to talk to Josh Hart. We don't want to talk to DiVincenzo. We don't want the Villanova 5 at the presser no more. Jalen Brunson, we want to talk to you, baby. What's going to happen then? He's mentally tough. He's shown that. But like OG always says, New York different. This is a different beast. This is a different media source. This is a different fan base. This is different lights at Madison Square Garden. Everybody says when you get on that Madison Square Garden court, it feels different. How the fans look at us, it's different. It's like this, like you know what I'm saying? Like, it's totally different. So when we do go through some struggles, because guess what, fellas, we're gonna go through some struggles at some point. It's going to happen. Is he at the point of being a leader that can weather those storms? We saw a lot of success last year. 50 wins. We had a lot of injuries. He played out of his mind last year. There's a lot of guys out there, not us, but there's a lot of guys out there, my favorite term, do it again. Okay, you this good? Let me see you do it again. Are you a perennial all-star or you a fringe all-star? Are you really a superstar like my OG says? or did you just have a good year? All of this kind of conversation is about to start happening, being anointed as the captain. I trust him. I know y'all trust him, but this is Knicks rehab, so we having conversations. That's going to happen. Is he ready for that?
That was well said, because I didn't. There's just the severity when, there's a fine line with doing stuff like this. And I'm glad that All Ball set it up and then you slam dunked it, because we saw LeBron celebrating seven championships before he even stepped foot in Miami. I'm not saying that this is exactly that. That's a little like that, though. Like Jeter and all these guys speaking for you, and okay,
Lord have
why the hell is
mercy. I didn't see none of this.
Yeah, me neither.
why the hell is Aaron Rodgers there?
New York, yeah, Jet.
Wait.
Yeah,
This
but-
Fabian, this 3.5 minutes of people showing love to Brunson for being named captain?
Yes.
Do we have 3.5 minutes? No, it's actually 4 minutes. Do we have 4 minutes to just watch some of this? Who?
Oh, you want to watch it?
Yeah,
Just a little bit, 'cause I'm curious to-
let's end Knicks rehab. I gotta
one
see
captain
this.
to another. God bless you, man, and go Knicks.
Who's that? Justin
Jalen,
Tuck?
congratulations on being named.
They got
captain.
AA up there. Oh,
We know it's more than a title. It's a calling. It's an honor. It's a mission. We know you're built for it, and you made for it. And I look forward to seeing the platform that you laid for so
We
many.
do too much sometimes, man.
Are also going to stand on
Yo,
that.
this is insane.
Keep doing it. God bless.
Hey, Jalen, congrats on being named captain.
Lord
of the New
have
York
mercy.
Knicks. It's a big responsibility, but there's no better city
Too
in the
close
world
to the camera, Eli.
Back up, Eli.
Hey, Jalen. David Wright with the New York Mets.
I ain't
One
seen
captain
your
to
face in
another.
years.
Wanted to congratulate
Wow.
you.
You're like
An
Turtle
incredible
from
honor.
Entourage.
And he got the
Well-deserved.
jersey on. Look,
One
he
of the
went
biggest
all over.
honors
He
that
went
you
over the
have.
top.
It's
Lord.
They just gave him that. They just shipped
Hey,
him that
Jalen.
and said, put it on.
Brian Leach here, former New York Ranger. As you
Brian
know,
Leach? He's seen you in
playing in New York
years.
City, playing in Madison Square
Legend.
Garden.
Yes.
Tremendous honor, and being named captain of the Knicks is even a further honor to go with that. So just want to congratulate you on that. Wish you the best of luck. And,
Brian ain't feel like doing this shit.
Jalen,
Look at Brian.
congratulations on being named captain of the Knicks.
Yo, Aaron
Incredible
Judge
accomplishment,
looks
my
like
man.
Jeter on
Just the way you
steroids.
play the
He
game,
looks
your heart
crazy.
and hustle, your grit, day in and day out, man. That's the reason why you're the captain and you represent the city so well. Best of luck.
Hey, Jalen, it's your boy Michael Strahan, man. Just wanted to say congratulations on being named captain of the New York Knicks. There's nothing like being a captain, first of all, but there's nothing like being a captain in New York City. So you are the man. You lead by example in everything that you do on and off the court. So I'm proud of you. Congratulations to you. Cannot wait to come to the games and see you do your thing, my friend. Always rooting for you. So congratulations, Cap. Welcome to the club.
Hey, Jalen, this is John Franco from the New York Mets.
Jesus,
I'd like to
Dave,
congratulate
where did you
on
find
being
him?
What a great accomplishment.
Yo, New York
On the
legend.
court, you are a leader. Off the court, you're a leader. And take
Yeah,
it
that's
from one
Mets.
captain to
Yeah,
another.
relax.
Congratulations.
Hi, Jalen. It's Mark Messier reaching out to you to congratulate you on becoming the New York Knicks 36th captain in history. What an incredible honor.
Maestro, how you doing?
Yeah.
Congratulate you on being named the Knicks team captain. An honor that's well-deserved. I'm sure you carry it out with pride and dignity like you've done as a Knick. You have some of the qualities of the greatest Knick team captain, Willis Reed. Both of you guys are lefties, tenacious work ethic, always sharing and caring, team first concept. So we love and adore that about you, man. I'm sure Captain is smiling down on you as well. So keep doing what you're doing. I admire your style, and I want you to stay healthy this season, and all the best to you and the Knicks. Let's go, Jalen. Let's go, Knicks.
Good shirt, Clyde. Good shirt today, Clyde. Not too loud.
But you heard what he said, right? Need you to stay healthy. But listen, fellas. Boy, did we put the pressure on Jalen Brunson and the Knicks. Lord have mercy.
I know we got a couple minutes. We want to do the other joint real quick with from IG.
I mean, we may do that tomorrow.
All right.
Let's save it for tomorrow.
Let me finish with this. You said earlier, you started off by saying there's a lot of pressure on Brunson, and this is major. I just compared this Brunson press conference to LeBron declaring 7 championships before going to Miami and not even staying for the rest of the 3. Hilarious. There's a problem with declaring stuff early on, but I got to take that all back. We got to really, and we've been pumping Jalen Brunson for 2-3 years now. We declared him a superstar. This is what he deserved. Who the hell else was going to be the captain? If he wasn't the captain, what was going to happen? There was no way you don't name a captain. Of the Villanova Knicks, he's the face. He put his body on the line. We've been going against every other single fan base, all these haters, because they said he was too short to do all this. Nah, man. This, to be honest, by the end of this video, I was hyped. I'm mad hyped. You got all the legends from New York City, and all we ever talk about all ball is what? All the legends of New York City. We will make you a legend. That was a reminder of it. Brunson, for me, he's right in line for it. He's right in line to be in line with all these other guys. Sorry, Randall. We big you up all the time. But even Randall saluted the captain yesterday. Let's not forget that, and I appreciate that. I love that video. I thought, we do too much, but that's what we do. That's what we do. Knicks rehab, y'all. We go crazy. We go nuts. I wish I could play the Oh, that was a Yankee song, Flea.
Start spreading the news.
That was.
Come on, man.
Shit.
It's up to you, New York. Come on, man. Listen, real New York Knicks fans over here, y'all.
Fact.
We the real deal over here. Big Turbo in the building. USA is getting beat right now. 20. Whoa. It's early, Turbo. I ain't going. It's early. Who USA playing right now?
Lord have mercy.
Now who beat Canada?
Serbia?
France?
No,
not France.
France played Germany today. They playing Serbia?
Is it Joker in them?
Yeah, Serbia, I think.
It's early though. It's early. You
Then,
me?
Yeah.
Hey, Fleet, what my man Red Fox used to say?
Lord, I'm coming home.
If the Lord look out for me in the U.S.
Yo, y'all are diabolical. If the Lord looks out for you and they lose, yo, get us out of here, Fabian. He just said on that. Nah.
Yo, this is why I do not want to read the cut. You see what I'm saying?
Yo.
Start spread. We live.
Yo, that's insane.
Fleet, you know what type of field day I would have?
On the StreamYard that I can hear the drops.
So that's the problem. StreamYard's been updating their app, and it's messing everything up.
I'll stay on punishment for that. I'm cool.
But,
hey, listen,
love all ball TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.